What are we doing? Today's Tuesday, March 26th. Markets today. Dow was up. Nasdaq was up. Came down from the day's highs. They were up really big this morning. Dow ended up finishing up 140 points. Nasdaq was up 53. So pretty good day in the markets. The Nikkei recovered. We had talked about that yesterday. It was down 3%. It recovered most of its losses already today. So good day in the markets. The stock I talked about quite a bit in the past. I just bought some here last week was Synaptics, ticker symbol SYNA. Synaptics is a leader in fingerprint technology. I believe they are involved with the fingerprinting, security on iPhones. Um, when I first came across Synaptics, I think I read an article because they had a company was interested in buying them, and the deal fell through because Synaptics they thought they were worth more money, so they didn't close the deal. And I thought, that's a good thing. Anytime you can walk away from a deal because the other party doesn't want to pay that much, I said, they must have something of value there. So I look at it, and they're actually, they're not real profitable, but they are profitable. They make the earnings per share. It's a few cents anyway, but most better than most $1 billion technology companies. So yeah, they're only valued at a little over $1 billion. Um, they've had some huge ups and downs, um, especially some downs the last few months. But they were up 8% today on some more buyout news. Um, Hold on one second. I've got to take this phone call. Peterson Services. Yeah. Michael Grant. Um, did you work with me this winter or? Oh, okay. I think he might have been a guy that helped me out with some snow removal this winter. He's probably from Heartland Labor. That's probably where I met him. I don't know how to get a hold of him or anything. I would say that the best place to call would be Heartland Labor. Yeah, give me a second here. I can look it up. Okay, it's 701 235 4099. I'm sure that's where is is where it's I probably yeah, he's probably working for me, and I probably gave him one of my business cards. So no, that's cool. That's great that you're honest about that. So yeah, that's really nice of you. So I'm sure they have some way of getting a hold of him. So okay, thanks. Okay, but well, that's pretty cool. I just had this guy call. This winter, or just last month or so, 6 weeks. North Dakota, we've gotten so much snow that I do have a landscaping business, and we don't do much during the winter. We got so much snow that all these roofs people were just freaking out over roofs. There was a few businesses that roof caved in, a church and a school even. So people were really freaking out and getting ice dams all around the house, and people were getting leaking in the house. So I thought, why not offer a service where we can come and take snow off the roofs and remove these ice dams? So we were nonstop there for about 6 weeks, about 12 hours a day. And I didn't have enough help. We don't really employ anybody during the winter. So we're a seasonal business. So I just hired this day labor company in Fargo. And the guy just called and said he found this guy's wallet. And I honestly don't. They had so many people coming and go. these guys don't. They're nice people, a lot of them, but a lot of them have um, some issues, alcohol and drug abuse. So a lot of times they'll work a day or two and you just don't see them again. But this guy found a guy's wallet and had my business card in his wallet. I must have given him a card. So he wanted to get his wallet back to him. So he called me, and I had him call the labor place where he came from. So that's pretty neat. Okay, so where were we? Synaptics. So yeah, even with the 8% gain today, I think Synaptics. I think you can still buy that stock, $35, $1 billion. There's just not many technology companies out there, especially ones that are profitable, that are only valued at $1 billion. Especially one too that's had so much M&A talk the last few months. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen with that one. I think that one's going to go. Yeah, if they get bought out, that stock could easily. I don't know what. I haven't heard a lot of M&A lately. I don't know what companies are going for. The premium when a company gets bought out. Like say it's that $35 right now. Like I don't know, it'd be quite a double, but I would say if a company buys them out, if Synaptics held out last time and they wouldn't sell, it was probably around the same price here. I would guess somebody's going to have to offer them probably 50 to $60 a share. And it's only at 35 now. So that's quite an upside for that stock. So I'm definitely holding on to that one. See what happens there. Container Store was up 6% today. Not really sure why. It's really volatile stock. Biogen made some gains back. It was up almost 6% today. We have some huge drops in Biogen last week, so that one's recovered a little bit today. I see a lot of biotechs were up today. Not a lot of huge movers in the market today at all, really. The downside, my biggest loser, which I just bought a couple weeks ago at $6 and some change, is NIO, the Tesla of China. NIO is down to $4.96 below its IPO price. I think I'm down about 25% already in NIO in 2 weeks. So that's not as much as some people. I mean, NIO was all the way up to the 14, $15, I think, and it's down to under $5 now. The IPO'd at $6.20. So it's well below its IPO price right now. Just a lot of unsure. China you just never know about China. A lot of investors just don't know. A lot of uncertainty. So we'll see what happens. I've only put $1,000 into it, so I'm not too worried. I don't think they're going to go bankrupt, and even if they did, it's not the end of the world, I guess. But I wouldn't put my life savings into it. But I think, especially not under $5, I think you got to buy some NIO stock here under $5. I really do. That's extreme. The cheapest. This is the cheapest NIO has ever been. I mean, they're a new company, yes, but we've seen what can happen. In like Facebook's case, where they IPO'd, and it didn't do real well the first year or so, and then look what happened after that. So NIO could be a company just like Facebook, where once it kind of figures things out, and this stock could take off. So that's an interesting one to watch. Really volatile. You have to be able to stomach, the moves. And who knows? This thing could fall down to $2. You never know. But it could also, this thing could also go up to 50. So we'll see what happens with that one. I'm not going to sell, and I'm not going to buy anymore either. I think I'll just sit with the. If it stays under $5, I might possibly buy, a couple hundred more shares of NIO. So we'll see what happens. I think maybe I will. It's really tempting under $5. I honestly, when I bought it at $6.50 or whatever it was, I thought, man, I was actually, my rationale was, there's a lot of upside even at $6.50. But if it goes down to $5, I'm thinking, which it probably won't, I'll just buy some more, and here it is 2 weeks later already, and it's under $5. So well, we'll see. Maybe I should buy another couple hundred shares. So yeah, it's a pretty slow day actually in the markets. Not a whole lot going on. So, but good day overall. So we will see you tomorrow.